Hey, good afternoon. When I was a child, I didn't know much about thankfulness. I was selfish, and so I wasn't very thankful. Now that I've gotten older, I realize how important thankfulness is. These are the things I know about thankfulness. One, I feel better. Um, my energy is better. I feel better. I have more energy when I'm thankful. Two, I feel an acceptance of what I have. That's really cool. And I feel an acceptance of what I want. So thankfulness is a receiving within me. I feel acceptance. I feel open to having it. I feel like I deserve it. In fact, deserving is not even a part of it. It's just a given. Also, the Bible says be thankful. These are the things I know about thankfulness. The Bible says be thankful. And so if you believe in the Bible, then it's very clearly there to be thankful. I can look it up if you want. So I can throw comments in the comments. Also, the Bible says that God is in the thankfulness of his people. He's in the praise, the gratitude of his people. So when you are thankful, you're inviting God into your prayer. You're inviting all that power into your prayer. You're inviting the presence of God into your prayer. Also, thankfulness reinforces my belief that something is big, something is bigger than me is at work. So thankfulness reinforces the fact that I'm humble. I have a humility that I'm not the biggest thing. That God or something is bigger, depending on what you call it, I call it God, is bigger than me. So thankfulness shows me that I'm humble, I'm appreciative, and something bigger than me is going on. And it reinforces my belief that I have my prayer. Thankfulness confirms or reinforces that my prayer is being answered. Thankfulness is very cool in that way. You feel it, you sense it. That's thankfulness. And the not selfish part of those could be considered selfish. Those say, well, I'm being thankful, so I'll get it or whatever. But I don't believe that it has to be that way. I believe it can be very humble, very humble, very humbling. And for the specifically non-selfish things, God commands us to be thankful. And he says that he's in, like I said, God is in the thankfulness of his people. Also, Jesus was thankful right before he fed the 5,000. So he prayed and he believed, like in Mark 11:24 in the Bible, that his prayer was answered. He believed. And I think that's a real lesson from me, that I must believe that my prayer is answered as soon as I pray it. It's been given to me. I may not see it. Don't trust your senses. Don't trust what you hear. Don't even trust what you think at that point. If it's negative, just know that your prayer is being answered. It's in your heart. Your heart, expresses the will of God. If it's in your heart, it's not some light thing of, I want $1 million or I want this car or whatever. It's from your heart, truly from your heart, what you want. Be thankful. And that's what he did right before he fed the 5,000. He wanted this from his heart. He fed the 5,000. And it was not a selfish prayer. His intentions, your intentions need to be unselfish, and they need to be good for yourself and others, not harmful. And also, thankfulness relieves or neutralizes selfishness. So there's a selfishness part, comes around. So it relieves it or neutralizes because you're humble and you're accepting and you're giving all these positive things. And I've found that when I am thankful, I grow. So that's another reason to be thankful. I grow. I grow in my spirit. I feel like I mature when I'm thankful. And I feel more serene and grateful when I'm thankful. So if I felt bad or if I felt, like I was being bad or doing bad things or sinning or whatever, when I'm thankful, it changes my mindset. Or if I was being selfish or whatever, not being whole, not being the person I want to be, thankfulness neutralizes the bad and brings in the good part of me. It reinforces who I really am. It reinforces my truth. It reinforces my gratefulness. It reinforces my humility to something bigger, as I said. So those are all the things about thankfulness I think are incredible. When I think when you're a child, when I was a child, like I said, I was selfish. And one, I didn't even want to be thankful. And two, when I was thankful, it was just because I wanted more. And that's still true, I want more. But I've learned about thankfulness, how cleansing and healthy it is, and how it makes me feel healthier. Thanks. Have a good day.